It's Lemon Slice, guys. Welcome back to another Minecraft building tutorial, and today we got another beautiful little starter house. This is the best starter house in my opinion. It's the perfect size and it's so nice looking as well. If you aren't subscribed already, then consider subscribing because the ratio you see right here is really disgusting. So if you could help out, please do so. And without further ado, guys, here is the material list of the beautiful things that you're going to need for this build. Now, if you're 1.17, replace the stone and the cobblestone with deep slate and cobbled deep slate, guys, because that would make it more 1.17 friendly, as I wanted to use the replay mod and things, so that's why I'm in this version of Minecraft and not 1.17. Also, if you like survival Minecraft, I have a brand new SMP series that has just started and a new episode is coming out this week, so go check that out. And without further ado, guys, finally, let's get into the tutorial. Alright, guys, so before we begin, make sure, guys, you gotta be drinking your water, so get your quick sip of that cold water before you get to work in your Minecraft world. So, assuming you have all your materials, let's get to work. This is the first thing you're gonna have to do right here. Grab your spruce logs and put them 3 blocks apart twice. So you're gonna have 3 total with a 3-block gap in between them. Hopefully that's pretty self-explanatory, and then we're gonna go around the side to continue. 1, 2, 3-block gap and another one, and then once again 3-block gap and another one, and then shocker, guys, we're gonna do it a third time. 1, 2, 3, and then another block, and then you're just gonna repeat the same exact thing for the front here. So 3-block gap, log, 3-block gap, and then a log, and the same thing over here. So we can just line it up with these two, and boom, we have the framework. And now you're going to bring these all up 4 tall. Just kidding. Hopefully you didn't pause the video there and do that. We have to make these ones 3 tall. So only the 4 corners will be 4 tall, and then the other 6 will only be 3 tall, as you see right here. I'll pause right here for a second so you guys can get a good look at that. My mistake. So it's going to be a little bit of a slope in the middle, but yeah, just like this, make sure only the corners are 4 tall. Now, before we continue anything with detailing the pillars, let's put the walls in. So grab your stone and cobblestone or your deep slate, whatever you're using. And what we're going to do is we're just going to randomize them through the entire wall here. So you're going to bring this wall all the way around, all the way around here. And if you want to save materials, you don't have to put the wall on the pillars. If you have, if you're tight on materials or something like that, if you need to do that, you can. So just keep doing this all the way around, completely randomize your wall like I'm doing right here. This is just a quick example. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to right here, all the way up to this 4 tall point right here. And then obviously it's all going to be randomized like this. So real quick, let me just do that. Just like this. And what we're going to do, guys, you're going to grab your glass panes. And this doesn't have to be black glass panes. They're just the ones that I like the most. And what we're going to do is we're going to punch out a window here and a window here. We're going to swing ourselves around to the side and do the same thing, a window here. And then this one, we're down here. That's going to be the entrance. So just leave that open and 1 block above. So 3-block gap right here, and then continue and another window. Now we're going to do the rest of them are all going to be windows. So bring this all the way around. Keep doing 2 tall windows in the middle of these 3-block gaps right here. So boom, and the final window right there. And you can see windows all the way around except this side, which has the door. Now, the next thing we're going to do is grab our spruce stairs, and we're going to go to the bottom of our pillars and surround them in these stairs all the way around as far as the pillar goes. Some will go way farther than others, for example this one, but let's wait for a second on the entrance one. Let me show you. Once you make it to the entrance, don't put a stair upside down, put it right side up like this. As you can see, you can pause if you need right there. That's what we're doing for the entrance instead. And then otherwise, other than that, you're just continuing the stairs all the way around the bottom of these pillars. Again, if this is early game and you don't have enough stairs to do this, it is definitely not a necessity. It just makes the house look a little bit nicer. But if you can't afford it at the moment, that can be something you put in later, as it's definitely not super important. And you see, I'm almost done with all my stairs here, and boom, that's the last stair. And there we go. The house is looking decent. Stairs are in, and we're ready to continue with more detailing and building. So next up, we're going to come here. We're going to toss a stair right on the front. We're going to come to the side and do a stair on top of all of these pillars that aren't quite 4 tall. This will save you a log, as well as it'll help with the detailing. So there we go. All of the stairs are in. And now the trapdoors. Now this will probably be the most expensive part of the build. So what we're going to do is surround this layer right here with trapdoors on every single pillar, guys. So you'll just watch me do it here and you'll know exactly what to do. If you already know, then go ahead and do it. But yeah, we're going around at this 3rd log up and placing trapdoors all the way around it. This is, again, good detailing, and it'll make the house look really cool. You're going to impress some people with this house. If you play on a server with your friends, you are about to impress them with this trapdoor trick and all of this build. This is going to be a really nice looking starter house. As I said, it's the best one you can possibly get. So there we go, right there. Nice trapdoors all the way around, and now it's time to put in the window frame. So grab your spruce slabs, and we're going to go like this right here, here, and here. Super easy. That's literally it. We're just going to do that on both of these, and now the front is done, and now the side will do the same exact thing like this. And for the door, we'll do this, but bring it out one extra right there. And then the rest of them exactly the same, just like this. Now this house is really easy to build because it is so symmetrical, and all of the sides are extremely similar or the exact same. So there we go. We got all of the window frames in, and for the door down here, what you're going to do is put an upside down stair right there, and then come in here and toss in your door, and there we go. The door is done, perfect. And then what you can do is put 2 lanterns right there to top it off, and your entrance to your house is now done. So next up, guys, is the roof. Go ahead and place a log on each of your 4 corners, which makes it 5 tall in total, including all the ones down here. So now what we're going to do is grab your stairs right here, and you're just going to come out one like that, diagonal with it, as you can see right there. And then what you're going to do is come on the inside of it, place another stair, and then another one on top. Now you're going to do the same exact thing, place it like this, but this time place a block on top and another stair, and then do that one more time, block, stair, and then this time it's going to be stair, 2 blocks and a stair, and then we're going to leave it right there and do this same exact thing on the other side. I'll show you one more time to make sure you've got it down, just like that. Make sure it's upside down, right side up, upside down, and then a block and a stair. And then one more time with that pattern, block and a stair, and then 2 blocks and a stair on top. And finally, guys, once you reach the tip right here, you're gonna have a 1 block gap. You're gonna close it up with a upside down stair, 2 blocks and a stair on top, and that is the frame for your roof. Now, as I'm sure you could have expected, do the same exact thing on the other side, and just rewatch if you need a little bit of help to remember how to do that. Now, continuing down here, we're just gonna go with an upside down stair right here, and then 2 slabs off of it. And we're going to do the same thing on both sides, 2 slabs off of that, and don't mind it being floating just for a moment. We're actually going to come down 1. So what we're going to do is have to build out like that, and that'll be good. And then bring this across to this slab right here, match it up with that. So bring it up, and there we go, and make that 3 wide. So there you go. You can stop it right there if you need. It's just a little bit of a slope down, just like that. And then we got to do that on the other side, obviously. Next up, guys, grab your dark oak planks and take this and do a line straight across, just like this. No breaks at all. There we go. Boom. From log to log, you got that. And then what you're going to do is come to the edge and do 1, 2, 3 to line up with this slab. And then the same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3. And that'll be our first layer of the roof. Now, the next one, we're going to come back here and we're going to go up to this right here. And we're going to bring this all the way across to 3. And then on this stair, make that 2 tall, just like that. And then underneath here, we're going to bring this up one. You can get rid of that block underneath. And you're going to bring this all the way across till it meets with here. Now, over here, we're going to do the same thing we did over here. So we're going to do here and here, 3 wide, just like that. And then all we have to do is just fill this in right here with 1 extra layer. And there we go. We already have the roof starting to slope and starting to go in. Now, guys, we're going to go right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then bring this down 1 extra block right there. And do this 2 tall, just like that, and then do the same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, fill that little spot in, and then the same thing right here. Now this is where we're going to have our big windows, so let's get out your stripped spruce logs. All right, boom, here we go. Let's bring these up 1, 2, 3 tall on both sides, just like this. And then what you're going to do is fill this area in with randomized stone, cobblestone, and if you're using deep slate, use that instead. Obviously, don't need really to say that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a roof here. So grab your stairs once again. Place one right here, just off of that log right there. And then another one underneath and another one straight up like that. And then we're going to go underneath again. And then a block on top of that. And then a stair. And then repeat the same thing over here. So if you need a refresher, here we go. That. And then here. Normal. And then upside down. Block. And then a stair, and then right here, the upside down stair, block, stair. Now, fill in this little gap right here with the rest of your stone and cobblestone mix right here, Boom, now that that's all filled in, we can add the detailing. So we need our trapdoors, which I have right here, and we're going to place one on each of these pillars, just like this. And then what we're going to do is pop out a little window. So just 2 like that. And then I need my glass. Let's pop in the glass right there. And obviously, guys, I'm going a little bit fast, but you can pause the video anytime. I'm sure you've already been doing that. So then we're going to go a stair here, here, and here. And then what you can do is you can put a lantern on that right there. And our little roof section is done for now. That being said, we need to continue the rest of this roof. So come back up here and grab your block right here and go straight across to here and do this 3 tall to line up with this stair. So that's 3 tall all the way across. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to put a block here, 2 blocks here, and 2 blocks here, just to line up the roof a little bit better there. As you can see, we're just trying to line it up real nice, and then do the same thing we did here on this side. So one more time. 3 tall, and then bring it straight across like this, and then this 2 tall, just like that, and we have a little bit of a gap, which we're going to fix. So in order to fix this gap, what we're going to do is we're just going to come back here, and we're just going to bring this one more in right here, and then we're just going to bring this back 2 more, just like that. Hopefully you caught all that. And then what you're actually going to do is remove one of these on each side. So that's only 3. I made a mistake there. So make sure that these that are sticking up are only 3. And I'll stop right here for a second if you need a little bit of time to figure it out. And here's from the side view and a view from over here as well if you need some extra time. But moving on. So continuing, we're going to come up here and go 1, 2, 3 tall and bring that 3 along just like this. And then what we're going to do is come underneath and place a block up like that. And bring this right here up 3, just like that, as you can see. And now we're going to do the same thing on this side. 3 tall, 3 wide, just like that. And then we're going to come underneath, bring that up, and then up again, and then up one more time. And it's looking really good. And finishing it off, guys, just bring 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. Now on this window right here, what we're going to do is actually knock out these 2 blocks, put a stair there, and then we're going to put a slab right there, and then we're going to put an extra block underneath here, just like that. So hopefully you got that. That's pretty simple. And now, guys, here comes the big shocker. You're going to have to do all that again on this side, but now that you know how to do it, it won't be as bad. So go back, rewatch, and do this all one more time. So as you can see, I've got both of my sides in, and hopefully at this point that means you do too. So let's put on the top of the roof. Now up here, you're going to grab a wall and put a wall on both ends right here with a fence on top of the wall. So just go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go with 2 slabs right here. That's right, 2 slabs. And then right here, we're going to do a wall and a fence once again. Wall and fence. And then 2 more slabs right here and here. And then a wall and a fence, as you could possibly imagine. Boom, there we go. The top of the roof is now complete. And both sides are looking really nice. And now we have to fill in these massive gaps on both sides, but don't worry, it's actually super simple. So guys, to start, what we're going to do is just fill this in with stone and cobblestone, or stone or deep slate, excuse me, whatever you're using. If you're on 1.17, this is a really good 1.17 starter house if you have good materials for it. So here you go. I just filled it all in with stone, and then I'm going to go ahead and randomize it up because that's the way I like to do it. But in survival, it's definitely more smart to just randomize it as you go. So boom, there we go, all randomized up, and now we can start adding windows and details like that. So the first thing we're going to do is add a pot on both of these with your favorite flower in them. For me, it's the blue orchid. If you've ever watched me, you know that's my favorite flower. And then we're going to go up here and leave a 1 block gap between this stair and that one. So there we go, a little gap right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a slab on either side like that, and then another upside down stair just like that on either side. And now this is going to be where we put another potted plant right here, probably a different flower, but for me, I don't care. I really like that flower a lot. Then underneath, guys, we're going to put 2 lanterns, give ourselves a little bit of light here. We're going to pop out a window right here and then grab our glass wherever I put it right here and put that in just like that. And finally, guys, the last thing we're going to do is grab a wall, and in here, we want to fill this in. So let's fill that in. And then we want to pop in our wall right there. And then, guys, you're going to need a chain. So bring your chain down just 1, and then your lantern just above the window. And guys, just to polish this off, you want to grab your stairs and do this. You want to put a stair there, there, and there on both sides, just to finish off the build and make sure it looks all polished and nice, and boom, there we go, guys. You know what I'm about to say. Repeat this same thing for this empty gap over here. And now with that fully put in, guys, we're going to toss in the chimney. So what we're going to do for the chimney, guys, is come to this side right here, the same side as your entrance, and we're going to go up to where this window is. Now we're going to go right over here. You see where this piece little sticking out right here? That's where we're going to start. So go ahead and put a stone stair right there. Then we're going to break out this block, and then just take your stone and your cobblestone and go random all the way up here, and you're going to keep going as tall as I'm going right here. And when you get to this fence, you're going to be putting a stair. So boom, a stair right there so that you can see the fence just past the stair. And then we're going to put another stair this way like this, and then just 2 more blocks and then a wall. And then on top of the wall, guys, you know, campfire and then trapdoors all the way around. And there you go. That's your beautiful little campfire fireplace coming out of the top of the build. And to finish it off, guys, toss in some leaves. Now what you want to do here is kind of, don't go too crazy with the leaves, just kind of have them scattered a little bit, looking like vines kind of falling off of the house just a little bit. And what you want to do is kind of have it, let's see it just dangle off the edge like that, or even over here, just to have it droop down a little bit. And that's going to add so much character to the build. You could even do what I just did if you want to slow down the video or pause it. And then even up here, we'll do just a little bit more right here, just dangling off this part of the roof, and boom, there we go. Finally, guys, you could do what I have over here, put some podzol or coarse dirt around and make a little nice circle around the area, and then bone meal it up. So I would definitely suggest bone mealing it and maybe adding a path into the entrance right here. But guys, that's it. There's the build. You have the absolute best survival starter house, and the inside is pretty spacious too. Look at all this space, and you gotta remember this is the beginning, and you can go down, and definitely could have 2 floors in here. So this is super nice. If you guys come up with any interiors for this build, then send them to me over on Instagram. The link is below. And if you guys are wondering why I'm a wizard, it's because over on my really fun brand new SMP, I am a wizard, and we're doing some incredible fun things over there. So I would go check that out. If you've made it through this whole video, go support me over there. Go check out the SMP. Maybe you'll get hooked. So if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe and share it to spread it around to new people. I genuinely think this is the best survival starter house. Easy materials, easy to build, and spacious. Looks amazing too. But I'll see you guys next time. It's been Lemon Slice. Peace out.